Naughty Dog game. No. Welcome, everyone, to the latest edition of Will My Rose-Colored Glasses Lead to More Disappointment? In this episode, it will be Let's Play MediEvil.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok.
I'll let this guy talk.
This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own.
It's a bit extreme.
The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortesque, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortesque went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
And that's where our story begins. Thank you for narrating that, Mr. Narrator. Yep. Is this the sorcerer? He sure looks evil enough. Oh my god, that face! It's pretty terrifying. Kind of walk right into the town because he's Zarok. Nope. Well, okay. I mean, to be fair, you guys were pretty ugly to begin. And so ends Gallowmere. Oh well. He just sucked down all this. I'm a little confused, actually. That is what that looked like, though. What the crap? Oh my god, the models in this game are freaking terrifying. Uh-oh. He's just walked into the graveyard of his most hated enemy. And zombies are now roaming the earth. Cool. Awesome. Loading. Ah, now there's an intro screen I've grown familiar with, because that was in the demo of the game. So, it is time to begin MediEvil proper. And there we are. Sir Daniel Fortesque. For a giant statue with a giant sword. 5. Oh, I guess there is no load game. Alright. But we still needed to hit F5 to turn on the analog. And we of course start in our resting grounds. The ancient crypt? Mausoleum? Oh, hey, memories of the battle against Xerox's original demon forces and stuff. Everybody died. Wait, we died like first. How are we the hero? Also, we have one eyeball. Just don't think about that too hard. And so the game begins in our crypt.
It has risen again, Sir Daniel Fortesque. See? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Xerox and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Thanks, Mr. Other statue guy. Statue guy too. So this is Sir Daniel Fortesque. We can rip off our arm with X and swing it around like a weapon. And also throw it. Like a boomerang. R and L don't seem to do anything. Oh. But R2 and L2 do. That's actually better for me because my left trigger works a lot better than my thing. Triangle is I don't know what that is actually. And you jump with circle. Okay. And we found our small sword. Square does that. X does this. Circle still jumps. Can I change the settings? Oh, wait, hold on. Button layout too. View the controls. X for main attack, secondary, square to jump. Triangle to jump. Triangle to jump? What the crap? Alright, I guess we'll go circle. We found some throwing daggers as well. And this thing, which is a life bottle. So now we have basically a heart container. Oh, wait, I've got the throwing daggers equipped now. How do I switch that? Ah, inventory select. So let's equip our sword again. Oh. During your travel through the world of Gallowmere, you will collect many items. To look at your inventory, press the select button on the controller, as I figured it out. Star rune required, which we do not have. It's gonna be kind of weird getting used to circles jump, but okay. When you're ready to leave the crypt, you'll find an exit at the end of the hall. To unlock the gates, you must find a rune stone and place it in the ornate hands set next to the doorway. You must be out of shape after 100 years lying on your back. Use the crypt to get to grips with your new lease on life. To do a power attack, press and hold the square button on the controller for a second or two and then release it. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay. You can also charge it while walking. Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition. Look at me splash. Hey, some money. We're gonna need that. If the second game is anything to go off of. I remember finishing the second game at least 3 times. So, hopefully this one isn't too weird. Oh, there we go. Now triangles block. Any treasure that you find will go into your coin score, displayed in the top right of your display. Coins are used to buy items from the greedy merchant gargoyles. There you go. I apparently can't turn the camera right now, so it's one of those that gets stuck on walls. That's always good. And with the star rune in our position, we can touch that thing and it'll open. Oh, hold on. One last tip. Track down Zarok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime. Is that what that is? And we've completed the first level, which was Dan's Crypt. It was pretty exciting. And that's all for... no. I guess you can only have 1 game for a memory card? That's interesting. There we go. So let's enter our first actual level, the graveyard. Now there's a thing up in the top right that looks like a chalice. Keep that in mind, it's important. Alright, so this was the level in the demo, and there's a hand! Not that there's anything special about him, he's just a walking hand. Can't hit it or anything, so I guess they're just hands that are walking around. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, nope. Come on, Dan. Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body. That's kind of rude. Oh yeah, I remember how the chalices work now. So, when you kill enemies, well, I'm sure there will be a tutorial on it later. There's tutorials on literally everything in this game. Unlike the last game we played, which had 0 tutorials in it. But we're gonna stop talking about that now. Also, you can take quite a beating. But try not to go too ham on that. Found the Earth Rune. What am I playing? Zero Escape? Let's see. Zombies move fairly rapidly. Or fall on their faces. I mean, you know, one of the two. Yeah, this is like a life stream. You stand in it and... oh. Don't let zombies get you down. Tend those wounds by stepping into this fountain of rejuvenation. So, there you go. This is the Earth Rune? It is. So yeah, this is a game that expects you to get hit. Quite a few times. But that's okay. We got a mummy guy there. Power attacks are pretty much the way you want to go with this weapon. Found a Chaos Rune. That's cool. Is that used up here or something? We haven't lost any health, so... yeah. We've also got 50% of the chalice. Oh. I'm smart. Alright. Hello. Sense of distance isn't really a thing, but we'll get it. 75%. You can also figure out where the chalice is by tracing the little red lights. Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. Nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel. Okay, well that's obviously a hint of some sort. Also, I cannot turn the camera. Okay, this is the angel. So we need to turn her around. Yep. The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy, the chalice fills a little more. Once the chalice is full, it is yours to collect, and you will be worthy of visiting the Sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a prize. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all well hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set. And of course, that is my goal. So, as you can see, we've only got 75%. I guess the only way to look is by hitting that. Also, numbers can be a little hard to see, I will grant you that. But if it's triple digits, you know that it's ready to go. So this also does mean one specific thing. There are no such thing as respawning enemies in this game. Unless you die, I think. Then, you know, they'll respawn to high heaven. Alright, well, let's switch her around and open this gate. There's another life bottle. I will definitely take that. I believe these are permanent life ups. They refill at the Fountain of Rejuvenation? If I'm remembering it correctly. I could be wrong. It could work differently in the first game. I honestly couldn't tell you. What I can tell you is we are being assaulted by many zombies. Oh, the chalice can be collected now. Wait, what? I thought you had to kill all the enemies. Maybe they can respawn them. Well, I can't get back up, so... Oh, I can get up here, though. Just gonna hack and slash. That doesn't do jack. There's this. The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key. Interesting. First chalice is, of course, super easy to collect. Because it's the first. Apparently that's a thing we need to return to. Because it sounds like the dude in the Hilltop Mausoleum is either at the end of this level or in another level entirely. Because there is some... I wouldn't call them Metroidvania elements per se, but I would call them backtracking elements in the second game, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the first. Killing enemies now is just kind of extra. Oh, Fountain of Rejuvenation. I could actually use it. It also doesn't fill you up that fast, but... I got hit. But it's okay. Because we still have 290 health. Let's open this up, and we found another copper shield. Because you're expected to use that up until this point. And this is the end. Well, we got the chalice. Hi.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
And the Hall of Heroes, as they said, awaits. So when you collect the chalice in the first level, you get here, which lets you talk to this guy.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
So yeah, you collect chalices and they'll give you shit. Makes sense. To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statues and await spiritual guidance. And there's a chalice up here. You can't collect this one. You can smack it a little bit though. Hello. Okay. How about you? Was the hint too vague? Maybe. Oh. Do I need to stand on this thing? Oh, this one's glowing.
Captain Fortesque, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
Heck yeah.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
And we have found the crossbow, which, as he said, shoots darts, well, bolts, at rapid range, or rapid pace. Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher levels of this hall. When you paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly stairs will then become solid. Otherwise, you just do that. So that's the Hall of Heroes, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Oops. Crossbow will probably be pretty useful later. But with the graveyard complete, yes. Oh. Interesting. I guess you can have more than one. I was wondering about that. Replay the graveyard? No! So, next up will be Cemetery Hill. Yeah. I don't know much else to say. Until then, later guys.